have you with us in San Jose, California, home to the San Jose State Spartans. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the San Jose State Spartans offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Works the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Spartans are rolling down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
Give to the back. There he goes.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Got it in stride inside the 20. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Spartan. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
This guy has been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Buffalo handled its business today, and given what the week was like in Western New York, that is saying something. This is a focused group, and it's reflected in that final score. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. Just get in trouble when you try.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Lost one deep down the right side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll try to pop the draw. Hard running there. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They're working that left side. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Spartans in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give from the gun. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
1st and goal, San Jose.
Looking for the goal line. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Brings up second and goal.
That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Spartans! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Nevada, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Third down play from the gun. Fires to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He's got it. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fakes to grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Spartans come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And the Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try the run. Spins away from the defense. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Now they're going to throw it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break up.
It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, San Jose State. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Off play action on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Escapes the sack. The Wolfpack trying to dig deep into the playbook on this 3rd and very long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting up for him.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Cook. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sawyer. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab over the middle. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Quickly to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw again. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
This offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, shipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the 2nd half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
Nevada way behind the sticks on this 3rd down play. Finds the tight end. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Dead center perfect. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hauls it in. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wants to throw on first down. The throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He leaves it with his back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Wants to go up top on first down. They get to him as he throws. On target over the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Nevada going quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play. It's third down.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He'll off one deep down the left side.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
From the gun, running back on the move. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run. Sweet cut there. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's got it. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Spartans will have it 1st and 10.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
To the air on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Spartans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Takes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw again. Got his man quickly. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'll run the sneak for it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. A first down run on the doorstep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Barrels ahead. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, San Jose State. And the route is on.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Utah has the lead right now, but this Rice-Eccles crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over South Carolina. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on second and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Sawyer. Good, solid tackle. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. The Wolfpack with a second down play to open the final period. Looking to fire. Connection to the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Fighting off the defender.
Running back with the carry.
So now it's second and long.
At the 33. Second down coming up.
Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection. Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Zings it complete to the right. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On 4th down, going to the air. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Finds a little space. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Off play action. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Oh, they're after him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. It's caught. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And back to the air on 2nd down. This time it's complete. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. Just keep slinging it. Under fire. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got it. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Nevada going quickly. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out fast. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Pocket breaking down. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. The short hands, it's Sawyer. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got his man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. It's a 1st and 10.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Man, you got to like these last 2 plays by this offense. You understand, you're in a deficit. You've got to score multiple times to get back in this football game. Nice job pushing the ball down the field, making explosive plays. They're going to need more of it, and they're going to need it fast.
Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Spins away from the defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Using his legs to buy some time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Just threw that one way too far. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Quarterback takes a knee. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.